So a disclaimer before I get things started. We normally try to make family-friendly videos. This may not be one of those videos. Viewer discretion is advised. Dead end. Yeah, no shit. I have a confession to make. I've committed an offense that I've looked down on others for making in the past. Today I found out that Sergeant Davis, a Marine that I looked up to and deployed with from 2008 to 2009, took his own life last night. And I have to admit that while it's been 7 years or more since I've spoken to Davis, when I heard the news, I had a really hard time remembering his first name. That kind of got to me. I also have to admit that I heard about some problems that Davis had a few years ago, but at the time I was worried about him, and I knew that he had some markers, some precursors for suicide. And rather than reach out to him myself, and do what I knew needed to be done, I told somebody else that they should contact him, they should stay in touch with him. And knowing who I told that to, I'm very sure that he did. But that shouldn't take away from my responsibility to take care of my Marines. Sergeant Davis was a hard charger. He was as hard as they come. He was a devil dog through and through. And I wonder if he wasn't too hard. What I mean by that is, sometimes the most unbending tree is the tree that snaps in the storm. Every day we hear about another veteran suicide, another combat veteran who's dealing with his own personal demons, found himself locked away in solitude, and he took his own life. We hear that, and you hear about people trying to bring awareness for veteran suicide by hiking 22 miles or doing 22 push-ups. Well, get off the fucking floor, quit doing fucking push-ups, and call somebody. That's what I should have done. I should have called Sergeant Davis years ago, and because he and I weren't close after I got out of the military, I sort of left it up to someone else, and that's irresponsible. Another mistake I think we all make is you hear people talking about, hey, if you're having problems, call me. If you need to talk to somebody, call me. And that doesn't need to go away. Please, by all means, call me. I'll put my phone number in the description. I don't care who it is. If I don't answer, leave me a message. I promise you I'll call you back. But we have to quit taking this passive stance and wait for somebody who's lost to call you. So again, get off your ass. I'm going to, and you need to as well. We need to be seeking out the Sergeant Davises We need to be finding the guys who we're hearing rumors about are having trouble. If you hear about a guy, a buddy, a brother who's getting a divorce, we need to be making sure he's okay, because statistically it's a huge sign. It's a huge red flag. If you hear about a brother that's drinking too much, you need to make sure he's okay. We all like to have a drink, but you gotta keep that shit in check. Once you find out he's okay, make sure he's okay again, and bug the shit out of him. Don't let one of your buddies bullshit you when you know there's a problem and let him get away with it. Call him out. Go to his house. This shit's gotta stop. And the people who are killing themselves, the people who are ending their own lives, they're not gonna be the ones to quit. I don't know when the idea took hold of us that as soon as we got out and moved away from one another, it wasn't our responsibility anymore. If it's not our responsibility to take care of each other, then whose is it? Davis couldn't do it. His ex-wife couldn't do it. And I'll take the hit on this. I dropped the ball. And so did everybody else who didn't call him. We have got to be better about this. Because I've stopped counting how many people that I know that I went to the other side of the world with who's killed themselves. I quit counting because it's too fucking hard to keep track. So please call somebody. Call somebody right now. As soon as I quit filming this video, I'm gonna go home and do the same. I've got a buddy that I've sent a couple messages to today that I haven't heard back from, and that's where I'm gonna start. If things are going great for you, take some of the burden off somebody else's shoulders. Share the weight. Pick up the phone, go to somebody's house, and be proactive. Because we have got to quit waiting for somebody else to do our work for us. We have got to quit waiting on someone else to make the first move. We're better than that. That's not how we were taught. You know what? Forget waiting. That's what all of our damn problem is. I'm probably the most impatient person I know. And I'm gonna talk about waiting to call somebody. I've got this fancy Cena I'm gonna call right now. Hey, what's up, dude? I got a fancy new Bluetooth headset, so I'm talking to you on the bike. Yeah, I mean, I stopped to call you, but I'm actually making a video right now.